Hello everyone, how are we doing? Good evening, for me anyway, good evening. Do it every week. How are you? Could be morning where you are, you never know, if the Aussies are in, could be morning. How are we all? I hope you're having a good week. We are back on Bull's Gap, and we're going to do a little bit of forestry to start off with this week. Yeah, there was a little bit of a glitch. You know what, it's OBS. If you play videos through OBS, so I've got it set up as a stream in OBS, and sometimes it just doesn't work. It's rubbish. So yes, I don't know a better way of doing it, but yeah, anybody's got any ideas for how to play a video through OBS without it glitching out at the start, I'm all ears. Okay, so yes, I've decided tonight we are finally going to get round to expanding the farm and opening up this area and having a fourth field here. Even Tim, Daniel, Wayland, Stubborn, Ryan, Victor, Newell, Rob, Emils, Cy, James, Scuba Steve, Grey Devil, the Punisher, Miguel, Neil, Evan. Oh, lovely to see you all, guys. Really nice to see you. Hope you're all doing okay. Right, now what have I done? I need a chainsaw. Why haven't I got a chainsaw? Well, this is a good start, isn't it? My audio's gone funny as well. Why can't I use a hand weapon? A hand weapon, listen to me. That's interesting. I want a chainsaw. Please can I have a chainsaw? Football's coming home, by the way. It might be... trust me, I have supported England for long enough to know that there's a very high chance that football will not be coming home. In any way, shape or form. Daniel Parker. Is Bull's Gap similar to No Man's Land? No, Bull's Gap's a pretty standard operational map. But I can't get my chainsaw out. This is really bugging me. What's going on here? I don't want to start a stream straight away by having to reboot. That's... rubbish. What are you saying, Bootneck? What are you saying? I can't keep up with it all. Right, why can't I get my chainsaw? This is bugging me. Is Bull's Gap going to be live only from now on? No, Colin, we'll get back to doing Sunday episodes. My schedule's a little bit messed up at the moment. It's the summer holidays for the kids, and the world is opening back up a little bit. So it kind of means that... do you know what I'll do first? I'm going to bale this cornstalk straw. It just means that I'm just having to kind of play around with my schedule a little bit. So no, we'll definitely go back to Sunday Night Lives at some point. Hopefully this week, actually. There'll be another one on Sunday. So that will be good. Let's reverse in and grab this baler. Thank you very much, Victor. That is very kind of you to say, sir. Not sure if anybody caught the Farm Sim show on Friday, but I managed to make it on with DJ and Clutch, which was an awesome experience. Actually, really enjoyed myself. They're a lovely bunch of guys, and yeah, it was good. It was good to chat and share a little bit more about kind of what I've done in the last year. So that was good. Let's unfold this. Let's do big bales as well. 20,000 litres. That'll do me nicely. That's kind of worrying as well. I can't see any other settings there. Why is my game not playing ball? Hate it when this happens, especially at the start of a live stream as well. So, right, let's get some bales done. I'm gonna have to do a reboot at some point. Clearly, not all the settings are in the game. Viking streaming with the super chat there. Welcome. How are you? Evening, Joe. How's it going? Nice to see you. Running a nice 4 miles an hour here. That makes me want to say that something's not running too hot. I wonder if the baler needs a little bit of a repair. We'll check in a minute. We're getting some good straw. Well, first bale's going to be straw actually. So what I'll do in that instance is maybe drop the capacity down a bit. Honestly, I've got no keys at all here. This is rather annoying. Daniel Parker, are you glad I pay American style? Good, glad to hear it, my friend. Oh, we're back. Ah, wait a minute. Did I have something very odd going on there? Anyway, that's good, we're back. Right. Let's change capacity of our bale. Oh, this is going to waste a whole expensive bale. Oh well, I'll live with it. Maybe I don't need to do a reboot now. Chris Richardson is fully vaccinated. Nice to hear. Fully vaccinated. Yeah, I don't know why that notification was so loud as well. It's all going a bit odd here tonight. A bale counter. You've got one. Farm Sim, frankly. You know, if you go into... I know what you mean. You one in the one you can see on screen, but you can actually go into your menu and your data, and you can it'll tell you what you've got. Oh, now I'm not looking where my swath is, and I'm reading the chat. What time is it in Scotland, the Punisher? It is just after 9 PM at night. Oh. Possible to read the chat and bail. Raphael, good evening, good evening. Farm Sim Snowy, nice to see you as well. Yeah, Stubborn, I've got a funny feeling a certain football tournament might have something to do with the rather rapid spread this last few days. Blood Raven, nice to see you again, mate. Hope you're doing well. Right, let's get these big bales. That is noisy, isn't it? Why is that so noisy? It's linked to a... It's linked to the main chat, so if it gets too annoying, I'll just turn it off. It's too annoying. Rafael, Sao Paulo in Brazil. How very sophisticated. Scuba Steve's down on the other side of the world in Oz. I always say this is so good to have people from all over the world. Wick in Scotland, Callum, nice. Love Wick, beautiful place, right up there on the north coast. Fantastic. Cyber Farmer, you have Scottish ancestry. Does that count for something? Absolutely. Permission to wear a skirt if you go out, if you get married or something like that. There you go. Sounds still an iRacing setup. It is. Johan. It is. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. Right. That might be a bit better. Let me just check my sound here as well. Everything's fine there. Right. And now my game's frozen. Something's definitely not quite right here. Oh, this is a good start, isn't it? Kind of praying it comes back. And what we're going to do right now, we're going to save it. We are going to save. Because this is slightly depressing. I knew you'd like that, Bootneck. I did that for effect. I got married in a kilt. Jason Donnelly, how are you, mate? Nice to see you. The struggles of being a gamer, exactly. Do you know what? I am going to do a very quick reboot, if you will bear with me, guys, because this is not operating exactly how it should. So we'll just, I think to avoid issues later on, I am going to just restart the game very quickly. So, I don't know, what should we talk about while it's restarting? What should we talk about? England did well against Germany. It worked just Sassenach. Bootneck's not happy. You won't be happy about the football either, then, Bootneck, I'm guessing. Right, there we go. We'll do a quick reboot. And we'll turn alerts off because they are really loud. I don't know what's going on there. Jeez, yeah, I'm winding Bootneck up. We can talk about FS22. Some stuff, some nice stuff coming tomorrow. I get heads up of what's coming down the line and being announced, and there's something nice coming out tomorrow. So I can't talk about it, but you can look forward to that tomorrow. I've also got quite an interesting vid coming out tomorrow as well. I've done a vid. You guys have been asking for a while about a vid setup. So I've done a video of my whole setup, my gaming setup. So you get to see what happens when I'm how the magic happens, or something like that. So right, let's fire straight in. Hendrik Olsen, heartbreaking loss yesterday. Joe, what do they mean when loading a mod it uses slots? Okay, so that's a good question, Joe. On console, you're limited to a certain amount. You can only load in a certain amount of mods before you run out of space. So bigger mods, so like very detailed mods or maps take up a lot more space than a tractor. So each mod is allocated a thing called a number of slots. So I don't know, a tractor could be 30 slots. So we started in the toilet, literally and metaphorically. So I can't even get out. Stuck in the bog. Shut the door. Yeah, so you can only use a certain amount of mods. But actually, once you've loaded a certain tractor in, if you want to use, if you want to buy a second version of that tractor, it doesn't count those mods twice. So so yes, you can use stuff more than once without having a big impact on your game. But no, it's not a thing in PC. And again, all the console guys will probably have a grumble. But no, on PC you can run as many things as you like, which is quite nice. You watched one of my old movies last night. I can't believe that came up on the Farm Sim show as well. The whole Jason Statham thing. Island Ball, nice to see you. Ryan plays on console, it's a bit annoying. Well, hopefully Ryan with FS22 and they might optimise that. Certainly, I imagine if you're on a new gen console as well, if you end up with a PS5 or an Xbox X, you might look at it a little bit with that. So, fingers crossed. There we go. Yeah, as I've just proved, it's not always brilliant running loads of mods. Because your PC can have a little bit of a wobble every now and again. So you've also got to be just a little bit sensible about where you download them from as well. So what did you miss, Rob? You missed a restart. I had to reboot the game, so you missed absolutely nothing. Maybe one lap of the field, and that's it. I wonder if this bale is broken actually. You know what, we'll do another lap because it's moving pretty quick around the field, but after that I'll go, and I will just check that it doesn't need repairing. Yo, boss! Modding will probably still be more restricted. I think you're probably right. Yeah, I do think the maximum flexibility will come from PC still in the future. Am I going to do a Let's Play in Peace River? I am thinking about it, Hemil. I am definitely thinking about it. I know there's a few little tweaks to the map that I want to do at the moment, so I'm going to do those updates, make sure things are working. Maybe Camille is going to release a slightly updated map in the next few days, so hopefully we'll pick that up before we start. But we'll see. Third time lucky, will Italy ever come back, or do you not have the... Do you know what? I'm really struggling to fit it in, Bootneck. I'm really struggling with everything else that's going on at the moment to just squeeze it in. But I would like to definitely go back there. It feels like unfinished business, definitely, to do. So, right, let's just... Actually, I'm not going to repair because it'll kick the bale out that's inside it, and I don't want that. So we'll just kind of suffer this little bit of 4 miles an hour and get it out of the way. I'm going to go into the rows now anyway, so... Baler's working a treat now. Trying to work out why it's struggling on this very small incline. My money is it probably does need a little repair, but we'll live with it for now. Chris Richardson, do you know how much FS22? I was going to go through the pre-order link, but I'm too late to check out. I think at the moment it's €39.99 or somewhere thereabouts. So, yeah. By all means, use my code. It's pinned at the top there if you want to pre-order through Giants. If you're a Steam follower, I know it's open for pre-release on Steam. I can't promote that, unfortunately, because I am I've taken exclusive Giants partnership, but I know Mr. Argsy, you can use a code with Args to get a Steam key as well, so by all means do that. Viking Stream, love my series on a higher horsepower. Thank you very much, mate. I'm really enjoying that series, actually really having fun with that. Rob, any chance you and Argsy might play more Marksville? No, I think that's probably dead now. Now we're doing West Texas together. Args was off last weekend on holiday, and I'm probably likely to not be available this weekend, being the summer holidays and kids finish school and stuff. We're going to go down and visit my parents, so probably going to miss a West Texas this week as well, which is a shame because we're really enjoying that series. But it will be back, definitely. Will be back. How many bales have I made so far, Alex? I'm not sure. Not many, because they're 20,000 litre bales, so I'm trying to make as few as possible to make it easier for picking them up, but we'll see. Lucas, good evening, sir. How are you? Nice to see you. Mighty Mike, nice to see you as well. How's things? So yeah, who liked Oklahoma? That's a pretty cool map as well, isn't it? Peace River's cool. Oklahoma is pretty impressive too. And I'm not just saying that because I've got a billboard in it. That was a lovely surprise. That was a proper... Something went wrong then. That was a lovely surprise, that. When DJ dropped me a note to say he was going to drop that in, so that was awesome. It's just starting to get good on Marksville. Hey Mark Thor, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you. My day has been good, actually. Yeah, it's been not too bad at all. Frankie, is that right? Is there a few fixes to Peace River already, is there? Struggling to keep up with the chat tonight, it's going so fast. Bootneck's just grumpy now because I slagged off kilts before. I like kilts, I've got a kilt, it's okay. Okay, they've got more lastability than the football team anyway. Is it too soon? Versatile and Kubota officially branded an FS22. We'll just have to wait and see, won't we? We will just have to wait and see. That's one of the things we talked about actually on the Farm Sim show on Friday last week, was the additional focus on the US and US community in FS22, which is good. I think they've recognised that they've got such a big following in the States that they want to give them a little bit of love in this game compared to others, which is nice to see, I think. Mighty Mike's West Texas is a great series. It really is an excellent series. Lovely idea. Nice little bit of a difference in the storytelling stuff, which I think is great, Mike. And I think it's reflected in the amount of new subscribers you get. So yeah, well done, mate. You've done that thing that we all hope and look for, and that is to jump on the old algorithm train and ride it into the sunset. Right, let's get through these as quickly as we can, because like I said, we'll go back and we'll try and open up that field after this, because then we've got a bit of ploughing to do. In fact, I might put the John Deere on course play while we're cutting trees down, and try and get this field ploughed at least. And we've also got the one at the top, at the far end, which I need to plough under, because we're going to put corn in that. In fact, I don't think we need to plough that one actually. We could just drill that direct. Blood Raven, have I ever used the Case IH Steiger series from Carl? I do actually. If you've seen my Oklahoma horsepower series, which was yesterday's video actually, I use that a lot. It's probably my favourite tractor in game. Good evening, Argsy. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Argsy's unhappy because we're going through a 40-day abstinence from cleaning tractors, and it doesn't sit well with him. Yeah, worth checking out, Blood Raven. There's I did an episode where I was running two in tandem with speed tillage, and it was great fun. They are magic tractors. Well, they're not magic tractors as in they like do magic tricks, but they're very good. Rob, when Argsy, yep, that's not a bad idea, Args. Are we West Texas live stream? I think that's a good idea. It's actually coming up to the channel's first birthday on the 24th of July as well. Now I know that is mid FarmCon, but I've already taken 2 days off, so I can cover FarmCon live. Maybe we'll do a couple of evening streams to kind of review what's been talked about that day and things like that, which is quite good. So I'm looking forward to that. But yes, I do think we could maybe find some time to do a West Texas live stream. That'd be a good idea. I am very much up for that. Troll is never fun. We need a Mike Mitchell map. Well, I know it's not the same area, but I would say Peace River is not a million miles away from the kind of map you would probably see if there was a Mike Mitchell map. Take it easy, Scuba. Thanks for dropping by, buddy. Who wants Clarkson's farm on FS22? I guarantee it's going to come. Guarantee it'll come out at some point. I'm kind of hoping we'll get a whole new batch of digital farmers because of the success of that, to be honest. It'll be quite good fun. We should all pressure him into playing it. Getting him to play FS22, shouldn't we? Nudge that bale out of the way. Neil B, that's what she said. Classic millennial farmer chat. Luke G, thank you very much. Very kind of you to say, sir. Hendrik, do I think the standard maps will be better in FS22? Guaranteed. Absolutely guaranteed, Hendrik. I think the quality, the graphical quality will be better. I think they may be bigger in size, who knows? We shall wait and see. More farmers, more mods, right? Absolutely, Trey. Dagwin's thinking of making a series into Clarkson Farms. He will do a very good job of that, I'm sure. Alex, am I a farmer or have had farm experience? I used to be a farmer. I grew up on a farm. Grew up on a big farm down in Englandshire. 1,100 acres. When I say large, large for British standards, and probably not even that large these days. But at the time, it was quite a big farm. 1,100 acres, 300 cows. So I used to get up every morning at the weekend, Saturdays and Sundays, and milk cows for my dad for my pocket money. So it was good from that perspective. 6 AM every morning, go milk cows, scrape out the yards, bring them in from the fields, whatever needed to be done, and then I used to come home from university every year and basically work the whole summer on the farm, harvest time, things like that, which was great fun. Dagwin's going to be doing the same survival as Argsy. Who did it first? Marius, good evening. How are you? Right, I'm going to end up with half a bale left in here again. Need to find that bale eject mod, don't I? I should have stopped on that last one and done a 4,000 litre bale just to finish it off. Rotary dairy. Yes, Alex, we had a herringbone which we replaced when I was there and switched to rotary, which was a huge difference. Because we were milking cows 3 times a day. It was non-stop, virtually. Lamborghini was a licensed brand in FS17, but not in 19. Hopefully, I will relicense them for the consoles, just because of maybe. You never know. You never know. Quite a lot of people doing Spectacle Island now, aren't there? It's interesting. It's interesting how when new maps come out, like, certain people jump on them. I thought more people would do survival series on new lands, and I've been surprised that they haven't actually. Yeah, it's interesting. Is there any way to change the icons, etc. from white to a different colour? You mean like this, Christian? What you want to do is download the Global Companies icon pack and the core Global Companies mod, and then the icon pack. That makes a big difference. I can't really play without them. The original icons do not work for me. Definitely not. Right, let's turn this off. Let's unload the baler. And we're going to sell these cornstalk bales because these could be worth a little bit of money, and I'm liking... If you notice, actually, our money went up to 109,000 because we're starting the next day. So that was good, and we've still got, I think, around about 140,000 litres still in the pit there. So, so there we go. Oh, you mean in the top right-hand corner, Christian? There is a small mod that you can get to put a black tint around the back of the HUD, which can change it. Try and get this reversed in. Oh, I was going to check to see if it needed repairing, actually, wasn't it? Alex, mostly Holstons. Okay, yeah, we had Friesians as well, yeah. Good milking cows are the Friesians. Oh no, it was alright. It didn't necessarily need a repair. But as we're here, we might as well repair it now. HUD shade, there we go. Dusan, welcome from Slovenia, my friend. How are you? Great to have you here. Right, let's dump this in the shed. Let us get ploughing. There we go. Where is the plough? I always did that. Oh, it's in the other shed. You absolutely do have to claim credit, Argsy. You absolutely do. I swear Mark just sits there with the mod hub open, just in case people ask. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it. Who's not a Mr. Sealy P fan, blood? It's a bit of a ledge, isn't he, the old Mr. Sealy P? Let's fuel up as well while we're here. $147 in fuel. Right, I'm a clown. I'm going to plough it without picking my bales up. Oh dear. It's going to be one of those nights. What do you do, eh? Just getting organised, I was just bringing it. What Sealy P, Rob? What Sealy P? Mr. Sealy P is only one of the very probably original farm sim YouTubers, right? Right, let's get up the field, let's pick up these bales. Hopefully we've got... I don't think we've got more than a trailer load here, but they will sell for good money, I think, he says, confidently. I might just need to check and make sure that we're auto-load and work mode on. There we go. Check the price actually before we sell them. Dagwin is OG, yeah, it definitely is. Time-lapse farmer, how are you? Nice to see you. Chris Richardson, the smallest field on Peace River is going to take 6 hours to harvest with your 9... You got running 9 combines on it? Well, that's pretty cool. Did I get them all there? Yep. A couple more down here. It's only 6... It's only 8 bales, but they're 20,000 litre bales. So, oh. There we go. Let's go and sell these. No, it doesn't, Dave. The tractor's fine. It's just under half health. It's all good. Could plough a field before we repair that. Although I might repair it on the way back. No blue class today, Carsten. No, it's we've finished all the harvesting for now. Oh, your X9. 6 hours with an X9. That's not bad. I don't know which field you're on. I don't know if you're on one of the very big ones or one of the small ones, but. Right, let's head to the bales sell point, which is just over there. You can see it. This field ahead needs ploughing under as well, and fertilising. Probably put a layer of digestate down before we plough it. Whereas the corn stalks, when they're left, they look. It's impossible to see where you've sprayed, so. It's better to plough that first before we put the fertiliser on. This is still a lovely looking map, isn't it? It really is. I'm still a big fan, and I've literally never touched any of the other fields other than number 8 behind me there. Just kind of comedic. Let's roll under here. We should probably check the did I sell them there? Yeah, there we go. 20,000 nearly dollars for that. That's good. Yeah, I should check the whiskey as well. We dumped a load of maize in last night, and we've run through the night to the following morning. So we might even have some whiskey to sell at some point as well. We're really starting to make money on this series now. I'm kind of thinking Mercedes fan might be hiding tonight because he knows he'll get teased about the football as well. And the fact that Red Bull won in Austria at the weekend. It's a nice map. How come it never made Mod Hub? Because it's only PC, Chris. It's probably a lot of the best maps. I personally, I think a lot of the best maps don't make it to the Mod Hub. You've got to go hunting around on the forums and on the Facebook pages of some of the devs. Jason Stanley, nice to see you, sir. How are you? How's things? Right, let's dump this back in the shed. Let's set this up on course plate with the plough, and we will go and start chopping some trees down. There we go, we'll repair it. How big a field am I going to make, Ryan? Probably, I don't want to cut into the deep trees. There's a few, there's kind of 2 layers of trees, so I'm going to try and keep it where they're a little bit thinner, or we'd just spend up the entire night cutting up trees, and I don't want to do that. You'd get bored of that. So we'll cut over a few, we'll strip them down, we'll get them on the trailer and over to the sawmill to sell. In the meantime, we will hopefully get this field ploughed. We've got honey to check on as well. There's going to be quite a lot of honey ready now, I expect, as we're going to run that through the night. Anyone know what happened with Farmer Hamish's new series? That's a good question, Bootneck. Best trailer in the world, and he's still leaving us hanging, isn't he? Front field right. Let's load that in. Let's do field work. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do 3 headlands. Start work on the up and down roads, headland overlap, everything else is fine. Generate field, but that looks quite nice to me. Start first waypoint. Off you go, my friend. Now, this is going to be interesting. Should I wait and see if he unfolds the plough yet? Good. Did I do many CMEX shows on Farm Challenge, and have I tried Berger cheese? I have not, Alex, no. Okay, that looks looking good. Turfy, what is my favourite confirmed feature of FS22? I talked about this on the Farm Sim show. It's kind of, is it boring or not? You tell me if it's boring or not. I'm super excited about them optimising the game better. For me, that is going to change the game hugely. You know, I was running iRacing the other day. All right, it's an older game, but graphically, it's a little bit more sophisticated than this. And also, I was running Assetto Corsa Competizione the other day. I was sitting up at 200 FPS on both of those games, and this thing creaks along at that. So the better optimization, I think, is going to be brilliant. Yeah, very excited about that. Right, let's whip through these. I'm just kind of guessing now. As you can see, they're a bit thinner here. So we'll cut through these. It is indeed Fusion. ACC is awesome. That and the rain on the windows in a wet race. Oh my goodness. That's really something special. Right, let's keep going with as many of these as we can. Nice to see you, Fusion. An Edge, is that? I hope I've said your name right there, Edge. So I'm going to cut all of these back to these trees here and go right around this area there. You'll see, I mean, it will be quite a lot of trees. I think there's probably a decent amount of, a lot of wood here actually. This will be a nice little cellar. David, is this the Lumberjack mod? It certainly is. It's a great mod. Strongly advise it if you're doing any woodwork. Grab the Lumberjack mod because it does make life just that little bit easier. Edge, when is the early access of FS22 for streamers and YouTubers? We don't know yet, Edge. We'll just have to wait and see. I assume there will be some early access opportunities. Waylon, can I do a tutorial how to use chip tuning? I haven't used it, to be honest, Waylon. That Fendt 1100 that I showed in a higher horsepower last night just had that as one of the engine options, so it's not one I've ever used, actually. Coming live to Fusion's channel on November the 22nd. Well, to be honest, I am an exclusive Giants partner, so I can't do what Argsy's doing, which is pushing Steam and Giants codes through his one of his partners, which I think is called. Remind me if you're wrong, Args Games Planet. But they're doing pre-order on Steam versions of the game as well. So if you want it on Steam, definitely go over to Argsy's channel and make sure you use his code for that. I don't have the revenue to get early access to stuff yet either, so I might not get early access. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Donald, how do you get the Lumberjack mod to work? I can't get it to work. It just works automatically. If you've got it switched on, it works automatically. You don't need to do anything to switch it on. It just overrides the base game Lumberjack settings. Yeah. Oops. Alex, how do you contact me about dairy farm job? I don't know what you mean. Just jump on the Discord. Alex, I would share the link, but my little share button for some reason isn't working tonight, along with everything else. Is that right, Fusion? Does chip tuning charge you a big daily fee for the privilege of having a faster tractor? Oops, I need to get rid of these axes. One of these axes, anyway. Won't let you get rid of the stump. So even when you turn and do this, and you've got a red light on it, the ring goes red. Do you get that red ring, Donald? Sounds like maybe the mod isn't installed properly. It shouldn't just be about revenue, how many subs you have, it should be about the quality of the videos that are uploaded. Well, obviously I'm going to agree with that, Boo Nick. Goggle Pop, nice to see you, man. How are you? Good to have you here. What's happening, man? Hope you're having a good week. Right. We do love logging here, Carsten. I'm a convert. I was Mr. Anti-logging in the old days, but I have grown to love logging. Still has its moments when it does my head in, but I think it's one of those things, if you're out of practice, and now I am being a bit cheaty now because I've got an auto load trailer. But if you remember at the start, I was loading all of these up with that little Massey Ferguson digger, and it was great fun. Really enjoyed that. So yeah, and you've got the king of Holmacra here as well in Argsy, so you can't slag logging off too much. There we go. No worries, it was nice to get an invite, to be honest, Goggle Pop. It was nice to get an invite. A good bunch of people on that server, actually. Really nice. Sandman, welcome, Mr. Farm Manager. Nice to have you here, sir. Right, we'll keep going. We'll get a few more of these, and then we'll just jump up in the sky and have a look at... Do I enjoy logging over beats every day of the week, Chris? Every day of the week. No, I agree with you, Bootneck. It would be nice to... I mean, let's be honest. I would try my best to do a really nice few vids on FS19. We'll see. We will see. You know what? Never say never. Right. But if you do want to pre-order it and help the channel out and probably give me more chance of getting an early access version so I can do some pre-release content for you, the link is in the pinned post at the top. So there we go. Pizzo, nice to see you from South Africa, and DePaulo from Brazil. Great to see you guys here. Thanks for joining. It's always nice when we get so many people from all over the world joining the stream. It's really good. Really, really good. I don't need a topper for trees. That still haunts me. Haunts me. Hey, Fusion's on fire with the puns tonight. Look at that. To beat or not to beat? That is the question. Alex, there's usually a few. Usually a few Aussies in here, and the odd random Kiwi as well. Right, let's see. Yeah, the new Grimmy pack is nice, actually. I've always said this, though. I don't hate potatoes. I hate doing potatoes on a budget. If you're rocking around in a 600,000 pound Holmer or something like that, potatoes are fine. Oh, Tim, you're a gent. Thank you very much, sir. That is hugely appreciated. hugely appreciated. Now listen, when it does come out, I'm absolutely going to do my best to do a few giveaways and try and give some copies away as well. So we'll have some fun when the game comes out, no question. And I'm really looking forward to FarmCon, actually. I think FarmCon's going to be great. We're going to start to see some really nice content, I think. I imagine we'll see our gameplay trailer at FarmCon, which will be great. And that's literally a month ago. A month away. A month ago? What am I talking about? DePaulo, thank you very much. You're very kind to say that. And Jacob Tyler, you're a gent, man. Just thought I'd send you some dosh. That is very kind of you, Jacob. Very kind of you. We are creeping, by the way. I haven't said thank you to you all. We're creeping up towards 20,000 subs. 20,000 subs! 20,000 subs is nuts. So that kind of hopefully ties in quite nicely with the 1 year anniversary of the channel too. So we'll think about doing something over the next few weeks for that as well. Although I did commit to hey, bootneck's off, thanks man. And I didn't mean it about I didn't mean it about Scottish skirts, kilts. Thank you very much, buddy. Jacob for the £5 super chat, and also Bootneck with the £5 super chat. It is always appreciated. That'll get plumbed straight into the multiplayer servers, and we'll keep the guys happily playing in multiplayer for another few months. That's brilliant. Right, there we go. Potatoes, Flint Hills. No, Field 9. We've already committed 100,000 subs. If we ever get there, I will do a potato harvest on Flint Hills Field 9. Oh, didn't you know that, Gogglepop? Yeah, sorry. We lock the doors and we bolt them until you hand over money. It's just the way it is. No worries, Fusion. We will see you in a... Look at that. How have I managed to miss that tree? I'm trying to work out how big this is and how much more we want to do. It feels quite big already. Well, Jacob, they are there waiting for you at the moment you have got time. It is Kieran. It is my nemesis. But we'll do it. We'll do it for the laughs. Right, I'm going to have to remove this tree here. Now, I'm not going to take this to the... I'm not going to take this to the sawmill. I think we'll turn this one into... forest log... what do we call them? I've lost my words. I've lost my words. Firewood. Thank you. Well done, FSG. You can talk. There you go. Chop that off. Yeah, we'll get a bit of firewood for that one. In fact, we'll chop it up now, so we can come back and get it in a little while. Sawdust mod as well. Look, I put the sawdust mod in. I've yet to pick up any sawdust. It's probably thousands of dollars worth of sawdust on this map somewhere. It's only fine if you're doing this and. But I'm not sure how much there would be. You'd have to use quite a lot, wouldn't you, for it to tot up. But there is sawdust lying all over the map, especially when you do things like that, chop up half the tree. Right, I think we'll get rid of these two here. And we'll have a look from the sky about what it looks like. Smoky Bandit Gaming has just started playing FS19. Can't wait for FS22. It's going to be great, Smoky. And if you've just started playing 19, you've got a whole heap of fun ahead of you as well. You're going to keep yourself very, very occupied until FS22 comes out. There's a whole world of stuff to discover. K-Ham, nice to see you. K-Man even. K-Ham? What? It's only Wednesday. November will creep up on us faster than we realise. Right, actually I'm going to get rid of all of these 4 trees, so I'm going to get rid of these 2. We'll take them down to the sawmill, and then I will firewood the other ones. The old John Deere's making progress there as well, which is good. Me fail English, that's impossible. Quality Simpsons quote there. Midvale School for the Gifted. I'll get rid of this one, and the one behind it, and there's another one behind it, another beech tree behind it. Jacob, they've already confirmed it's going to be multi-core, so hopefully that means they're not just going to go from 1 to 2, and they'll start to utilise all of them. And some of the graphic improvements I think will make the game a lot slicker as well, so yeah, I think we're onto a good thing. Genuinely think it's going to make a big difference. Oh, I'm just now buried in here somewhere. Let me out. Let's just cut that there. Like I said, less of an issue what we do with this in terms of cutting up. They've definitely said, Carsten, that it will be multi-core, processor-friendly FS22. Will it make it more memory hungry? Yes, I'm sure it will be a bigger game. I'm sure it's going to have... it's going to be... You know, all those advancements will come at cost in terms of maybe a little bit more RAM. I mean, the minimum specs are on the site already, and they don't look overly onerous, but let's be honest. When was the last time you did a minimum spec on a game and it looked good? So you do want to be looking for something a little bit more than that, don't you? Right. We've got this little thin strip here if we cut this field out, but I quite like the fact it goes all the way back to the other field. So let's get rid of this tree. And I want the blinky light to annoy my wife too, Donald. Definitely. I properly think that's quite a good idea. But there's so many people asking. I think the demand will far outstrip the availability of it. So that's going to be interesting to see how easy it is going to be to get a hold of. Let's cut this first, shall we? There we go. Oh, that just disappeared. That entire log just disappeared. It's funny when that happens, isn't it? Right, let's chop this down to size as well. What map would I recommend for a console player? At the moment, American Life Farming, I think, is probably as good as anything out there. I think he's solved all the bugs in it now, hasn't he? Well, there's one coming in the next few days that's had all the bugs fixed in it. So we'll see. Atish, can I say an estimated cost? I can give you a real cost. If you click on the link at the top, Atish, it will tell you exactly how much it costs. I'm not sure what it will be in your currency, but it's I think 39 euros is the recommended or advised cost at the moment. Right, let's have a look at this from the air. Let's see how much we've chopped down. That was quite a lot of tree chopping, wasn't it? Let's fire up in the drone. Do I remove those 2 trees, or do I leave them there as a feature? Could get rid of those 3 trees as well and round that off. This is the problem now. You just start getting a bit obsessive about... we've got a lot of trees down. We've got a lot of trees down. No, we're definitely going to get rid of these 3. Those 2 over there are fine. we'll definitely get rid of these 3. And then we will be done. Now I've got to turn flight mode off. Oh, my chainsaw doesn't work. There we go. Stone Valley is good, but it's been out for forever now, and I think American Life Farming beats it. Same map maker as well. Ping 1. 2. Horrible, these trees. They look good, but man, they're a pain to cut up. But it does mean we can get Jeepers Creepers on the case. We'll even do these before we get rid of the other ones, actually. There you go, the incredible disappearing tree. Mike Hansen, nice to see you, buddy. How are you? Right, we are in the middle of upsetting Greta again by chopping hundreds and hundreds of trees down to make way for another field. You've never done logging in FS19 or 17, Jacob. You should give it a go. It's a nice change. Like, let's get rid of these 2 as well, shall we? And then that is it. I'm not going to cut any more down. Needs more Jeepers Creepers in it. I know we've kind of the farm's kind of outgrown Jeepers Creepers a little bit. We still keep him for kind of nostalgia, really, more than anything. But he does come in handy for things like firewood, definitely. Yeah, Greta won't be happy. Go. Don't forget the tree stump. Oops. Come on, there we go. How dare you! Ping! Rid of those branches. Rid of those branches too. Go into nice small little chunks so we can take the axe to it without having to worry about that once we get the Jeepers Creepers truck over. Hopefully they'll bring the helper mod to console, Smokey. I don't know which one you mean. If you mean like, no, you've got normal helpers already in console. You meaning something a little bit more sophisticated? Yeah, Mike, nearly 20k. It's a bit nuts, actually. How quickly it's going up. But yeah, loving it. Can't believe that so many people want to watch me driving digital tractors around. The helper mod, I almost think they've touched on that in the CGI trailer. I think they've suggested that there might be something a little bit more akin to maybe GPS or something like that. If you remember at the end of the trailer, they have the 2 tractors running in parallel. So I do wonder if there's something like that coming. Mike, you are a gentleman. That is very kind of you to say. Thank you, sir. Right, let's roll over here. Dodge some of these. Atish, will I make a video on different tractor mods? I will at some point, Atish. It's all a case of just trying to fit everything in, to be honest. So much going on at the moment, it's crazy. Well, that's why we're doing it, isn't it, Tim? You know, I'm not here to... Oops. Look at that. First one I go to, it's too big. Oh, thanks, Sandman. That's good to hear. Yeah, no, I kind of... To be honest, that's the highlight of my Wednesdays, is chatting to you guys. Because, yeah, don't get me wrong, I enjoy doing the vids and stuff, but it's kind of quite a lonely existence sometimes. So getting the opportunity to chat to you guys is great. And to be honest, especially, it's harder in the summer to do content. I'm starting to find this, obviously, still kind of finding my way a little bit with stuff, but it's definitely harder in the summer to do content when the sun's shining outside and, you know, all of that stuff. You want to be outside and enjoying the weather, and you don't want to be spending 6 hours a night in 6 hours a day inside making content. So I found myself doing a few more live streams over the last few weeks. To take a load and put it through the chopper just for yeah, see what a pittance we'd get for it. Remember that first episode where that's all we could do. Turfy, how could they not incorporate GPS? That's the biggest technology associated equipment that's been around for I agree, and I think they will. I genuinely think they will. Come on. Come on. Sometimes you have to be, you know, just in an interesting position to pick up some of this. I'm going to run out of firewood pallets. I think I might have another one actually back at the farm. If I can just get this last little bit chopped up. Oh, come on. Come on, where's the trigger? Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, we could fit another tree on here. Yeah, I genuinely think that was a really pretty blatant, I agree with you, Overcord, a pretty blatant suggestion that certainly helpers are going to be improved considerably, and the fact that they'd skipped rows in the field suggests to me it might be a little bit more GPS based. Right, here we go. No worries, Atish, you are very welcome, my friend. Get through this relatively quickly, and then we'll load up some logs. How are we doing for time? 10 o'clock. Right, how are we doing for space? Log too big. Oh, I didn't want you anyway. You're going somewhere else. Okay, we're doing alright. We could potentially get these last two in. I think there's probably too much here to just for one remaining thing, but we'll see. Very noisy this, isn't it? Oh, there's the old John Deere doing a lap. That means he's nearly finished that field. That's positive. It's not taking him too long at all. Yeah, that's an interesting one, Mike. The insurance one. I wonder if they'll add more financial in FS20. Allow people to get insurance on crops or to lease land. Well, we did see that they get damage to crops, which we've not seen before, so I'm interested to see what that is. I wonder if there's any mechanism there for compensation if you lose your crops, or if you choose to not take insurance. Yeah, it's an interesting one, that one, isn't it? We shall wait and see what that means, but could be good. I think I'm gonna I'm gonna run out of space. If we do, I might just end up throwing some of these into the trees, to be honest. Yeah, see, all of that. Well, let's run this back. If there's another pallet, we'll go and get it. If not, I don't know what I'll do with that. I'll just move it out of the way. Right. Exactly, and anything that doesn't end up coming out on FS22, we will absolutely get mods coming out for it relatively quick. I'm interested to see how quickly the mods will arrive for this, because I don't think there's the change in terms of the amount of... it was a fundamental shift in the way they did things. There we go. 464, and is there another one under the tree? There is. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That's exactly what I wanted. Yes, I don't think there's the fundamental change in the way mods are made between 19 and 22. I think what you'll see in 22 is just the ability to kind of bump up the quality of the mods. You know, you'll be able to have kind of more higher resolution mods in FS22 than 19, because you'll be able to bump up the poly counts and things like that. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with that. And there we go. The John Deere has finished as well, so we're making progress. Whether texture streaming will require a big change of mods, yes, I think that's gonna be. I wonder if that is for fields and trees and things like that. I'm not sure that would be. Well, it could well be for mods, couldn't it? Yeah. We shall see. We shall see. But the info is starting to come thick and fast now, isn't it? So they're definitely building up over the next month to FarmCon. So I'm looking forward to that, definitely. I would like to see. I'll be honest. I think we talked about this on one of the streams the other week ago. I would love to see a more challenging mode, almost kind of realistic prices. Because at the moment, even I think on hard mode, it's too easy. So I would love a really challenging, you know, real life mode. You know, a proper sim mode where you have to use manual attach. You have to start your engine manually. You have to, I don't know, do all the stuff that you would expect to do if you were on a farm in real life. I like the weather to be a little bit more unpredictable as well. Things like, you know, a super wet. Oh, crikey! Those coil springs again doing nothing. Yeah, like wet weather totally rains off a harvest and you don't get your crops off the ground, or your yield is significantly reduced. Something like that would be great. So, well, it obviously wouldn't be great, but it would be a great addition to the game. Right, let's drop you back there. Right, we will go and collect those. First and foremost, though, we'll go and get the John Deere, and we'll get him started in the next. And this firewood, there is a bit there actually. Yes, I'll leave that until I've got a full pallet. We will get this guy off the field here. Leave those bits at the edge. I can look at those. Go. Oh, stop, driver. Don't drive across again. Now we're going to run him up to the other field, top. We'll let him run again. And then we'll come back and start thinking about planting. Michael Cornerford. Yes, it is. If you watch my video, I explain in the video how to get it, and also in the description for that vid. Take care, Carsten. Have a good evening yourself. Hope you have a good rest of your week. You never know, Jacob. There might be a weather mod, or the ability to have more control over the weather. We just don't know yet. That's what's exciting, isn't it? A mode to educate people about the frustrations you can have while farming. Dear me, I'm tired. It's only Wednesday. What's going on? Right, let's get a plough in. Now I think that telegraph pole there. I think they're really close to the edge of the field and end up clattering off that. But we'll find out what happens. Right, close that. Course generation, field 8. Go around 3 times. We'll start at down rows. Let him get on with that. And we will go and collect our logs. I'm back for that. Just left the engine running. Blatant disregard for the environment, mate. Just leaving engines running all over the place. Right, let me try and remember my buttons. Auto load to the right. Oh. And one max. Sometimes you get this that these are too long. That's not switched on. Bear with me a sec while I just remember all of my... There we go. It was here somewhere. I think we might certainly have more than one truckload here today. Tip from me is it makes it a bit easier if you switch the auto load on and off as and when you grab a log, so they don't move around as much. Gas prices these days are going to break the farm. Yeah, you're right, Tim. You are right. Oh, see, that is exactly what I was meaning. If you move around with the auto load on, it kind of messes things up a little bit. And then you have to do a quick unload and reload. So yes, bear that in mind. Transam, nice to see you. How are you? Right, turn that off. Let's go and get these over here. And then I think what we'll do, hopefully the plough will have finished in the other field and we can cut the edge of this field there. Measure it out and then start to plough. And then we'll jump into the honey. How do I unload? Press the Z button. Rob, you've got to not have it on pickup mode though. So you've got to press B to switch off the load mode before you unload. That just becomes quite difficult to remember what mode it's in sometimes. It'd be nice if you could load from both sides, or you've got to pick one or the other. Still a good trailer though. Big fan of this trailer. Right, there is one log behind us. Good evening, T-Man. How's it going, my friend? Nice to see you. Oh, there's another one there as well. Crikey, there's two there. Man, I did cut down a lot of trees, didn't I? Start to have the gilts. Oh, see, that one's only half on now because I'm driving. Right, here's what we'll do. We'll pick them up and then we'll do another reload. And we've got roughly a full trailer load. It'd be quite a nice little money spinner, this, actually, if the truth be told. Between this, we need to check the whiskey as well. Oh, you're getting thunderstorms a lot at the moment, T-Man. Georgia's getting its summer thunderstorms. Is this trailer in the mod hub? No, David, I think this is a non-mod hub one. It could be in the mod hub, actually. Do you know what? I can't quite remember. There certainly is the Flegel ones in the mod hub, but I don't think they're the auto-load versions. I think the auto-load versions are maybe on mod network. Oh, see, there you go. Exactly the problem I say if you load while you're moving. But what I will do is pick up some of these. Oh look, we've got another tree there. Forgot about that one. Evening Aidan, nice to see you. I'm doing well, thank you very much. Hope you're doing good too. I did pick up the little bits here. I wonder if it'll pick up all these little dribs and drabs of that birch tree there. Let's see. I'm doing well, Aidan. Doing well, thank you. This load sorting itself out. This is a big load of wood. There you go. Thank you, Mark. It is in there. Now let's try this little birch tree. Let's see now. Look, bit of classic FS log physics going on here now. No, it's not interested in that one, is it? It's interested in that though. Need to maybe go a little bit slowly. Them up. Logging on a massive scale, yeah, it's slightly different from when we first started out. I don't think I can fit much more on here. If we can grab both of these, I'll be happy. Right, and let's do an unload and a reload, so they're all nice and neat, and we'll run these down to the sawmill. Although actually, when they're loaded properly, they might give me a bit more space, so we'll see. We will see. That is a lot of wood. Right, let's load it all back up. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's back. Computer says no. Right, let's see how much space we've got when we've got this in. I think we might have... now they're done properly, I think we might be able to get a couple more in here. Is it worth a shot? Or do we just... No, there's definitely space for a couple more here. Easy. Easy. What we'll do, actually, I'll do another unload reload when we've got these on. Maybe I won't know. Let's see how bad it is. Yeah, we're running out of how good would it be if we could fit the whole load on here? And we'll come back for Jeepers Creepers to get that last birch tree that I forgot about there, and then we can actually get back to some proper farming. Come on, you gonna let me pick this one up? Why is he not letting me pick up? Basically saying I'm full. I think it's saying I am full. That's probably... There is stuff down this side though, we could get that on. Utterly convinced we've got space for that one. Come on. It's not too big either. Nope, not having it. Oh well. That one went though. It's always interesting when you just get a random one that doesn't want to go. Have we got everything then? Right, we'll give that one more go. Oh, we're creaking a bit. We're creaking a bit on the turns. There's randomly logs appearing out of nowhere now, isn't there? Trees appearing out of nowhere. That one's going to come off. Let's reattach before we go back in here. There's one. Nope, that one doesn't seem to want to play ball. What we'll do... There we go. It was ever so slightly too long, and that is interesting because I didn't think it was. Right, that is a load of wood. Let's go and get this sold. Should we have a little guesstimate on value of this? That was quite fun when we did that last time. Evening Sam, how are you? Derek's here. How are we, Derek? So Nemod started the bidding at $10,000, $10,895. Fusion's going 9k. Aiden's gone 50. I think that's optimistic, boys. As has Mark. 36. Now, David, I think you were in. I think you're in good territory there. 29. Right, somebody's going to have to keep an eye on these, aren't they? Somebody's going to have to keep an eye on these so that we can track back and see who gets the closest. Oh, even with the big Detroit engine in this, it's struggling. Come on, let's go. I'm very pleased with the amount of logs we've got here. I'm also very pleased that I am on hard economy, Tim. Yes, I can confirm. Probably helps to have that information, doesn't it? Yen, Mark. Ooh, we're struggling on the hill. Right, Eric's gone for a very specific 41,470. I would laugh if it's that. I would want to know what his insider knowledge was. That I got stuck then. I couldn't turn it. They all haven't put GPS in the Deere, Derek. No. Oh crikey! I'm struggling to steer this. It's getting a bit floaty. There's too much weight in it. I think I've got an overloaded truck. There's rules against that, isn't there? Yeah, look, it's on two wheels there. It's going to tip if we're not careful. Right, your answers have to be in... yeah, look at it sliding. Answers have to be in US dollars. So somebody's going to go back and check. My money's on Eric or David, who both had pretty accurate ones. So here we go. 30,960. Ryan on 33 there. Aiden, you put that in after I'd sold it. So there we go. Let's go and find out who the winner was. Yeah, I think Ryan, you had 33. No, Mark, you can't put it in after we've sold it. That's not how this works. Chris Richardson was on 29k. So Nolan guessed 30. Chris said 29. Can we just have a ratify? Can we ratify this? Fusion and Mark? Could we just check who said what? And Might find a little prize for you. Timothy Smith, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Nice to see the Aussies in the house. Hope you're doing well, mate. Right, the deer's doing well there. I love the whistle on this. Turbo whistle on this is brilliant. I think it was Chris at 29. Now, Nolan said he had guessed 30. Can we check Nolan guessed 30 as well? Guessed 35k. Unlucky, Nolan. So, looks like Chris. Congratulations, man. How about we send you a Farm Sim Guy mug? If you drop into the Discord and drop me your details, I'll get you a Farm Sim mug over to you, mate. Robert Duthie, I've looked amongst the mod maps and I can't find American Life Farming for PC or console. Robert, I think it was in testing today. Actually, they did release it and then it then was brought back in. Where did I park Jeepers Creepers? Down by the fruits. Congrats, Chris. Yeah, I'll send you a mug, mate. Sam Elmore, nice to see you. We'll go and get the last tree that was there. And then we'll plough up a field. Hopefully it'll tie in nicely with the John Deere finishing. If it doesn't, we'll go and check the whiskey, actually. That's what we'll do. We'll go and check the whiskey. A bit of a wheel spin there. Who likes my new little addition to the room? Did anybody notice this on Farm Sim Show? Watch the background. Ooh. Watch the background. Kind of given it away there, haven't I? We ready? Boom. FSG green. Actually doesn't look that good, does it? Blue. Or do we go case red still? I like case red. It's quite nice, isn't it? Can't beat a Philips Hue light. Right. I brought the white out here, look, to pull the stuff with the chains, but then it was pointless exercise really, because we've got Robert's not out for PC yet, mate. It should be out in the next few days, I think. Still in testing. Red for angry. I'm never angry. I am a vision of calm, even when doing Sugar Beat. I think I just cried a lot in Sugar Beat. Just cried myself to sleep after the streams. Morella, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Everybody, you have to go and sub to Morella. She's doing the female farming thing for us. She's flying that flag, and there aren't enough women playing FS. So go give her all the support. We want more girls farming. And her content's really good as well, actually. Yeah, we're going to cut this up first before we cut the edges of the field, definitely. We've got that horrible old mower, though, actually. We need to swap that. In fact, we'll do that. Let's get ourselves a decent mower. There we go. Excellent. Engine starting. Yeah, we're counting on you, Morella. You and Missy B doing the thing. Right, yes, let's dump the logging chain back. Let's ditch Jeepers. In fact, he can just park him here, actually. Just chuck him in here in front of the truck. There we go. Look, there's more logs there as well. Literally logs lying around all over the place. Let's get the white. Let's go and get the mower, and we'll head to the shop. Go by the top. Yeah, there's a log up there. There's honestly logs all over the place. Yeah, team. You're gonna swim to Walmart, T-Man. Is it that kind of night? Is it? There you go, Morella. You're getting a few new followers. Good morning, Raymond. How are you, sir? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Let's do a little bit of a reverse in here. Drop this off. Take this old mower here, which is covered in grass and very dirty, as you might expect for a farm sim guy piece of machinery. I may sometimes not... I may sometimes wash stuff, but I'm dirty at heart still. Oh, excuse me, Mr. Baler. So yeah, this was a great little mower when we had no money, but I think we can probably upgrade now. I don't fancy cutting all of that with this little skinny thing. That's what she said. Exactly, Argsy. Come in here, lowering the tone. Typical Antipodean. Sell the white. I love this white. Let's while we're en route though, let's go and get some of these honeycombs that should be finished and ready. I don't know how many there are, but do love this truck. Another Mark Thor top job by the man himself. What have we got here? 7 honeycombs. Is that 14 in total? Let's find out, shall we? What do we do? What do we do here? We need to go in and we need to open overview member. Right. Spawn. How did we do this last time? Can't remember. Do you have to wait until they're all 14 or no? Because we only took a few out last time, didn't we? Right, let's try again. Unless you can extract them from here. Open production menu. Honeycomb full. Maximum. Spawn 1 pallet. Max. Oh, this is quite annoying, isn't it? I think this is the problem last time. Why will it only let me take one? Strange. Five pieces still in there. So anyway, there's one. Don't know why I can't get any more out of there yet. Let's try this one, shall we? See if we get any more luck in here. Honeycomb full. Anybody got any experience with bees and why you can't get these out? Open product menu, yes. Oh, that's tree fruit, that's why. Ignore that. Honey, right, let's try again here. Ah. No, I don't want cherries. Honeycombs, empty. Right, honeycombs full, maximum. Why won't it let me take them out? Somebody help me! Ah, Jakob, thank you. I've probably got my truck in the way as well. I bet you that's in the way as well. Right. Thank you, Jakob. Let's try again, shall we? So let's try this one. Well, that spawned another one. That's good. This is... it's kind of manual, isn't it? Nope. That worked. spawning them in different places, which is odd, isn't it? Look, I'm on honey as well there, and it's getting confused with cherries and the tree fruits. Cherries again. I think my tree's too close to... I wonder if that's what it is. My tree too close to my hutches, and it's... Hutches? They're not rabbits! I wonder if like... So if I stand away from them, let's go through the global companies menu and see if we can do it this way. Honey. There we go. I wonder if that was the problem. Just standing too close to them. What have we got here? Open overview menu. Maximum, yeah, okay, that's looking promising. Getting them out anyway now. Somebody said to me when I started doing bees, it's like you'll do it once and then you'll go, nah, that's too much like hard work. I'm starting to feel like that. Right. Spawn 2 pallets, thank you. Try the one at the bottom there as well. You spawn what? Interestingly, that only spawns one, doesn't it? I don't know how many are left. Right, this could well be something we save for the next vid. This is not riveting content, is it? For a live stream. And I don't have any extra jars, actually, I don't think, so this is a total waste of my time and yours watching it. No, go in. Yes, definitely one I think for the next episode we do. We'll reverse into the shed though. Yeah, we've got no jars in there, so we'll worry about that another time. Don't even know how much I've sold with the other ones actually. I'm stuck in the shed. Let's go and get this new mower. That seems far more interesting than sorting bees. I'm having as much fun as Jeremy Clarkson. Argsy Infusion, I will ban you. So next week the kids are going down to hang out with their grandparents for a week, so I might find some time to finally watch a bit of Clarkson Farms. Don't make me fusion because I'll do it. Just honey, imagine I just have a channel where I just do honey production in farm sim. Carbe, nice to see you, man. How are you? The stream's going great, actually. It's been some, been some good chat tonight. It's been great. Yeah, definitely. Everybody seems to be on good form tonight, which is always nice to see. Right, what we'll do here is I'm just going to try and wash that, but I don't have an instant washer. This farm is a hive of activity today. Obviously, I will ban you as well. Don't think I won't, because I've got the power. Oh dear. just all a little bit too much. Getting quite emotional. Right, and do you know what we'll do actually while we're up here, while we're selling this and taking the other one back? We'll go back via the distillery and see how much whiskey's there. Yeah, Trey's ruthless. He just bans people without even realising why. The Lizard RC mower. It was good while it lasted. But I've never seen that before. What's that? Is that a Bronco? I don't know, some sort of random thing. It's very small, isn't it? Right, let's get this sold. Mods can't ban mods. Repair. £8 for a repair. Sell for $894. Right, this is when I find out I've got no decent mowers. Having said that, I do think I've got the... I don't have any decent mowers. Come on. I'm not buying that offset one. I hate it. And I can't... I'm going to have to buy... I don't want to buy the disc spine. It's rubbish. How have I managed to do that? Where's the Batwing? I mean, that should be loaded. Everybody should load that into every single game, right? Oh, boy. Remember this one? This was the first ever one I had. Terrible thing. Okay. Change of plans. Let's not worry about that for now. Let's leave the white here. I will go and install that at a later date. And what we'll do is we'll head over to the distillery. We are, oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 40,000 here. We are full and we've still got quite a bit to come. That's interesting. Let's just check the price. Please be good. Price, please be good. Please be good. Please be good. 1.7, okay. Our paycheck just came in. Good night, Victor. Thanks for dropping by. Time for supper, David. Take care, my man. Thanks for dropping in. Nice to see you. Let's go and sell some whiskey. Let's go and sell lots of whiskey. Yeah, it's a big whiskey party at FSG's. I'm going to have to update the logos on this. I'm going to have to some FSG exclusive Jack Daniels whiskey, aren't I? I love the fact we're in Tennessee and we're doing Jack Daniels though. That's quite cool. Sell a whiskey, like blow the entire whiskey thing on a big M. Like mow my field in like 30 seconds. Oh, trust me, Morella, we've talked about that before, yeah. First pallet to FSG. Maybe I'll sell this and get something that goes a little bit quicker. Oh, this is exciting. 10k, what do we have? 10 cases there? Or 8, I can't remember. Scott George in the house. How are you, sir? Nice to see you. Is it Canada Day tomorrow? Oh, congratulations and many happy returns for Canada Day tomorrow, Scott. Making more whiskey, yeah, it's been churned out pretty quick. We've got $169,000 in the bank, and we are going to sell a massive chunk of whiskey right now. I think this could end up being by far the most amount of money we ever had. A while back, Argsy and I were speaking to Quiet Hitman about making a moonshine still, so you could have a little illegal business going on, you know, in the woods, in a little kind of hut in the woods. Never managed to pull it off, but that would have been quite nice to see, wouldn't it? That whiskey might not solve all the money issues, but it's worth a shot. Might solve a few other issues though. Maybe I won't care about the money if I drink all this. Buy some land. I would, Johan, but everything's so damn expensive. I do. Imagine this driving along the road. You'd get mugged. There we go. Oof, 27,000. Not bad. Alright, let's go and get a few more. I see this tractor got an upgrade today, actually. Is it this one? Right, let's head back and get some more. Very good, Fusion. We'll see you later. Do they have a moonshine still on Hazard? They do, a T-Man, but it doesn't work. It's not a working thing. It's just a placeable. It's tediously slow. Sorry, folks. Should have bought a faster tractor. Take care, Fusion. Thanks for dropping by, mate. We'll see you soon. We don't actually need the money just now, so... Oh, Fusion. Just leave, man. Take your bad jokes with you. And Argsy with you. Oh, nice, Args. Was he? Yeah, we'll have to check up on that. Actually, I might. Do you know what? I'll load this up, and I will not go backwards and forward. This is torture for you guys. We'll come back to this later on. I do want to cut that grass though. It's really bugging me. I don't have a mower. Really bugging me. Right, what have we got planned next? I did write some stuff there. We're going to plant. We're going to do some. We're going to spread some slurry, and we're going to plant. So we're going to do that. And then we'll see where we get to. We're going to put corn in the top field. I was actually thinking about planting grass in all of the fields and just doing a massive grass harvest. Do I not do Twitch anymore? Carbe, I do. But I don't, if you know what I mean. I just don't have time at the moment. I want to. I'd love to spend a bit more time on Twitch as well. Maybe we'll do a little bit more when FS19 comes out. I just... there's not enough time. There's not enough time in the day. This real job of mine is getting in the way of my other job. Alright, let's leave that there. Let's go and do some farming. This is... oh! Talk about timing. Talk about timing. And he didn't get snarled up on that telegraph pole as well. That's good. Load of mower mod. I might, K-Man, or I mean, we've got other stuff to do. It's fine. It's fine, and it means I've... that's a couple of things I've got to do for my next episode now. So, Tim Maslin, all the best, my friend. Appreciate you dropping by as always, and catch up soon. Go YouTubing full time. I wish I could, T-Man. I wish the income from YouTube would replace the real job, but unfortunately it doesn't even come close. So we'll have to juggle the two for a bit longer. Either that or the lottery's going to have to come in and help me. To get mugged, especially in 5. You're right. Right, we'll drop this off. We'll fill up the slurry spreader and we'll run it back to that field. Like I said, I think we'll put corn in that field up there. And yeah, what do we think to just grassing all of the fields? What do we think to just putting grass in all 3 of those fields, doing a massive bumper grass harvest? Just for a bit of a change, but not putting it into the... we'll probably buy a bale wrapper rather than put it into the silage clamp. Because that would be a pretty substantial payday through the BGA as well, wouldn't it? Pretty substantial indeed. Juggling 2 jobs just like some farmers do. Exactly, Jason. It's not an easy life, this virtual farming. Got more digestate than we know what to do with as well, so we might as well use some of it. The Mad Dog Gamer. Have I got alfalfa? Have we got alfalfa on this map actually? That's a good question, Mark. I don't actually know. Don't think we do. I think we just base crops. No, just base crops. Just base crops. Nothing exotic like tobacco or peanuts. Just don't hold on to anything metal, T-Man. So hopefully I'm kind of hoping that I can get through this one field with just one load, because we have got it on quite low. Decreased spray rate. Yeah, we're on our lowest spray rate, so we should be able to get this. Evening, Jeffro. How's it going? Well, it's not evening for you, I know that, but it is for me. But you know what I mean. Overcord, I totally agree with you. It's one of my biggest bugbear. Talk about trivial things that really wind you up. But yeah, the fact that, I mean, obviously wheat and barley you can work out, and oats, but some of the more exotic stuff that you add in, you know, some of the other things in game, I mean, even those, they're terrible. Just have to use your kind of wits. Sylvu, welcome. How are you doing? See how much this field we can get done. I don't think it's going to be one tank. It's probably going to be more than one tank, but it's not a huge field. So let's see what we can do with it. No, we're already 10% down. Never going to happen. FSG, do I think a modder will design? I almost guarantee it. At some point, there's too much interest in it. Absolutely sure a modder will. We'll do it. Yes, that is a workaround, Cranky, is use the global company icons. And actually I think... is it Unit Convert Lite puts names under them as well? Oh, Mr. Lantis, I have done that so many times. Adding in... Yeah, forgetting to save your courseplay course before you quit the game. And there's nothing worse than trying to work out how to start a course in the middle of a field. I mean, it's virtually impossible. So yeah, you're better off letting the combine run half an empty field or something. Chris Richardson, quick question for auto drive. The tractor's going to the harvester but only taking 25%, then stopping, then going back. How do I sort that? If you go into the menus, Chris, in fact, let me see if I can do it here. In your settings, Chris, you go into here, and there will be in this one. I think it's unload fill level. Make sure that's at 99%, and then it will fill the whole thing up before you before it drives off. It's probably sitting on 25% or something like that. Rid of that. W, you are a gentleman. Thank you very much for subscribing. That is much appreciated. Very, very kind indeed. Right, we might get one lap in. There was me saying, one tank will get the whole field done. Not a chance. Not a chance. Need a bigger spreader at some point, won't I? There we go. %, 0, bosh. Let's go get some more. Gonna need a bigger one of these soon, aren't I? Sylvie, it's safe to say your English is about 100% better than my Romanian. Alex Osborne, nice to see you. How's things? It certainly is pumping out that digestate super fast. Still, sun shining. Oh, Nick, you watched all the no debt challenges. Do you know what? Early on in the channel at Nick, I was just trying different stuff, and actually, I think the no debt challenge stopped because Flint Hills arrived. I discovered Flint Hills, so very quickly all my resources got switched over to Flint Hills, and yeah, I kind of never looked back. I always think it'd be interesting to kind of go and revisit some of these again in the future. Just go and have a look. Oh dear. I've been burning the midnight. I'll be away this weekend. I'm just trying to get my content put to bed sooner rather than later, so that I can you guys can get your fix. But it does mean I'm missing out on valuable content side. Okay, man, am I in London proper? I'm not in London. No, I'm Edinburgh based. Although my work did say to me that I might have to start going back down to London with work every now and again, which is quite depressing. Miguel, we will be on for probably no more than another hour, so it's you have a wee decide and see what. Carbate, you're right. I have about a £2 million loan on Purbeck Valley, don't I? Yeah. So yeah, I might need to go back to that. You've literally written off this week for content and using the time to try and get ahead for next week. I think sometimes you have to do that, don't you, Args? It's really hard to stay on top of it. Really hard to stay on top of it. Argsy, I was saying before, I think you maybe had stepped out to maybe go and do some real work. Do you want to share your Games Planet link here for those guys that want to get a copy of FS19 on Steam? Because I was just saying that I am an exclusive partner with Giants, so I am not allowed to share any other deals. I have to only do it through the Giants site, which is kind of a bit frustrating because I want to be able to share you the Steam deal, but you can get it through Args if you want. I want to make sure you guys get the best deal you can, so and support fellow YouTubers. So yeah, if you need to get FS22 off Steam, Argsy's your man. Tim Dainton, how are you, sir? Obviously, if you want to buy it on Giants, my link's at the top too. And if you don't want to buy it through Argsy or me, just make sure you use somebody else's link so somebody gets the benefit. Can't see behind the trees. Oh, thanks for... I also see that if you buy the disc copy now, they're saying that the digital key will come with a disc copy, which I thought was quite cool. Still no info on the collector's edition T-Man. I think we'll have to wait a little bit longer for that. I think demand for that is going to far outstrip supply, certainly to start with. They may produce a few more, or they may be just checking the levels of interest at the moment, it's deciding how many copies they want to make. My suggestion would be they make a lot. Yeah, of course, you can still get a DVD version, should you need to. That's a fair point, Args. I wonder if they'll announce pre-orders of the collector's edition at FarmCon. That's very 1990s. Holding on to see if they'll do a season pass. That's a fair point. Carbe, yeah. Dextra Ninja, is the chat PG? Yes, it is. Please don't swear. I mean, the basic swear words are alright. See if we can get to the end of the row. Come on, be nice to me. Get to the end of the row. Trying to gauge if we can get it done on one more tank. What do we reckon? It's going to be one of those situations where I have a tiny little bit left, don't I? Well, I'm actually kind of hedging my bets that we could probably cover it off in the next one. That's a very good point, Args. Yeah, it's like Kiwi swearing. All the worst ones are. Are used as kind of friendly greetings. I am definitely going to move from Epic Games. I'm still running my Epic Games copy. So, yeah, don't know whether I'll go with Steam or direct through Giants yet. Hard to say. I mean, technically I should buy it through my own link, shouldn't I? But far be it from me to do something sensible. The Trex Ninja, I say your name correctly. Well, I'm glad. If Rabsy Nesbitt swore, you wouldn't know it. That's very true. There's a brilliant bit of footage of an English interviewer interviewing a Scottish football fan, not from just recently, but from, I don't know, one of the last times Scotland played England. And he says he drops the C-bomb about 3 times in the interview, and they like broadcast it on like BBC down out of London without realising what he'd said because his accent was so strong. Trey, what's the difference from Steam to Giants Direct? Nothing at all, Trey. It'll be exactly the same game. It's just if you're set up and you run all your games through Steam, or a lot of your games through Steam, it just kind of helps you keep them all in one place. And there's a discount on Steam at the moment. Or I think Arxis gets a discount on both, don't you? But you can as well, that's the other thing. You can install the game direct from Giants and then link it to your Steam account as well. So I think you pretty much do that with any game. You can dump it into your Steam library, no problem. So if you weren't on at the start, tomorrow's vid is going to be a setup tour. Basically a tour of my computer and recording and gaming setup. So I think quite a lot of people have asked to see it, so I thought, why not? Don't think you can mix the DLCs. Oh, that's interesting, Mark. I ran the stop sign. I did check before I crossed. Honest governor. Imagine I have a beast of a it's not a super beast car, babe. It does the job. Still haven't got a 30 series card. I'm running a 2080, but it looks good. I put lots of neons in it, and as you know, neons make your computer more powerful. So. There we go. I used to, Nick, but I make this myself, so it doesn't cost me. I do have actually a solid fertilizer production plant, actually, which is quite good. Can you get FS on an iPad? Bruce, you can. It's a different game. It's called Farm Sim 20. But you can get it for an iPad if you want to play it on an iPad. Things like mods and the like are not really a thing on it. Well, they're not a thing on it. Nope, we're going to run out before the end of the field again. That's a bit annoying. Just a tiny little bit. Well, I just not bother with that bit. Come back and we're going to come back and plant up here straight away anyway. Mark makes a good point. This is like silage juice though, isn't it? Rather than the mooing version. Right, we'll just leave those bits because what I'm going to do, I'll get the planter now. Because we do have solid fertilizer. Now hopefully I've got. I'm just trying to work out how I've got an auger wagon full of the fertilizer that I made for my little fertilizer plant. I just need to make sure that I. I'm just going to make sure that I've got somewhere to load it into the seeder, actually. That's going to be interesting. As if the white was down here, it wouldn't be a problem, but I've left that up at the shop. I might have to go and get that. Unless the low loader would work. We'll work out something anyway. Right, let's dump this back under here. We've got more to spread in the big field there, but we'll do that another time. Go, drop him off. Let's go and get the planter. Oh, I don't know how much seed I've got actually. It's all going horribly wrong. Should have taken a trailer down to the shop, shouldn't I? Oh, actually I've got the front there, haven't I? Come on. Did I overturn? Did I overcook the turn, didn't I? Oh. Duh. Every time you repair this tractor, it resets it. One of my few frustrations with it. Got a lot of fertilizer in there, actually. Have we got any seed left, actually? There's a little bit of herbicide in there. Oh, that's seed. What's this over here? Next time. Look, there's my toy Jeepers Creepers. That is lime. Right. What have we got over here? Good evening, Eric. How are you doing? I would really like that, Mark. That's a great idea. Why is that not filling? Yeah, different levels of potency, different fertilizers at different times of the year, and things like that would be brilliant. You would think not too difficult to implement. Well, that's not working either. Right. Jeepers Creepers is going to have to go on a run. No, in fact, I don't need Jeepers Creepers, do I? I've got my new truck. Go and get some seed. We are out of seed. It's fertilizer. That probably explains it. Have I actually got... Have I got buy points in here? I don't think I do. I've got my seed production point, but I can't. I need to put stuff in it to make stuff, don't I? So with that in mind, it's kind of a bit of a pointless exercise. I mean, it would be a good addition to the farm, but there's no point doing it now. What was I going to look at? See, have I got anything in terms of miscellaneous? Have I got any seed buy points or anything like that? I don't think I do. Selling station. Nope. Nope, we are going to have to go and get something. Not a problem. Still latched down. You there for now? Let's take this out too. Dropped on the floor. Ah! At least it righted itself. Right, let's go and get this truck down to the shop. Did I sort out the seed production? I haven't, Mark, no. I have not yet. But like I said, I don't have any seed to put in it to make more seed yet, so I need to work out what I'm doing with that. So in the interim, we're just going to have to buy a couple of pallets of seed, I think. TJ Rainwater, any ideas when the Oklahoma map that you showcased is coming out? I saw part of your video but didn't get to watch it all. I'll have to see when it's coming out and now I can find the video. And it is coming out on, I think he's targeting 4th of July. TJ. I hope you can still find my video. Now I'm kind of feeling quite worried about that. Disappearing videos. Yeah, if you go to my channel, it should be the last, sort of last 5 videos, so it should be on the front page as something at the moment. I love the wood effect on this on the side of this truck actually. 3rd of July, there we go. I think I said that, didn't I, in Discord the other day? So not long to wait, TJ. Not long to wait at all, mate. Right, let's buy some seed. Big bag, seed bag, 1,000 litres. Let's get 3 for now, shall we? Take advantage of the facilities while I'm here. No, Smoky Oklahoma's a 4x map, so it wouldn't be for console, sadly. Seedmaster needs a production mod. Yeah, I do have a seed manufacturing place. I just need to, like you said, you've got to have crops. Got to keep some of your crops back to put into it to make some. So at this point in time, post harvest, when I've sold everything, I am not in a great position. So, but we've got the money to put it in now. I just need to remember to keep some crops back. Yep. Can I get 3 in here? No, it's going to hang off the back. Right, I'm going to drop another one on top. Smoky Bandit, you do need to get a PC, mate. Honestly, it's like a different game on PC. There we go. Nice safe load to run back to the farm. Better strap it up, haven't we? TJ, thank you. I really like what I got to see. Had a hard time finding a map that really holds my attention. Did look through your videos, maybe I looked over it. TJ, I don't know if you've played any of DJ's maps before, DJ Modding's maps, but you might it might be worth having a look at his Upper Mississippi River Valley map, kind of in a similar vein to Oklahoma. Or if you want something a little bit smaller, his Deere Country map's nice too. So definitely worth checking them. Mtar, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Buy wheat and make it cheap. Oh, nearly hit the roadworks there. Suspension on this is just a little bit better than Jeepers Creepers. Not much though. Oh, whoa! Oh, look, he holds it. That is some bouncy suspension. Jeez, this is a terrible thing to drive. take it all back. Used to love this truck. It's a death trap. And I'll tell you what we'll do, we will go and put GPS in the Deere. Carbate, have I ever given modding a thought? Only in so much as I've had a little bit of a fiddle around and put logos on things like that, Carbate, but I haven't given it a thought beyond that, purely because I don't have time to. I mean, I've used a bit of Blender in the past, done some tutorials and things like that, and actually no, I work with quite a lot of 3D guys who could probably help me out, but yeah, I just don't know where I would find the time, to be honest. Not iRacing. I know that. I tell you what, this wheel was not designed for iRacing. But you get to see the new setup tomorrow, which will be quite good fun. The vid is ready and already done, so there we go. And did we put GPS into it? There we go. Spented some money. And that's the other thing, Mark Thor. Sometimes I think of an idea for a mod, and then you get an email from Mark Thor going, I thought you might like this. He did a lovely truck for Trey the other day, actually. And he dropped me a note and said, do you want some logos on this? But actually, Mark, the reason I've not replied to you is because actually I'm gonna chat to you about actually designing some specific stickers for it, which could be quite good fun. Let's see if we're going to load this without... there we go. Right, I'm going to run it to the field like this. I see somebody say clean it. No, Argsy, I won't. You can't make me. You want to mod timber frame homes? I think everybody says buildings are the best place to start modding before you dive into crazy stuff like vehicles. Autodrive's a pain, was working fine, then the lines have went black, so stops working. Any ideas? I don't know, Chris, not heard of that before. Did I have a look at it? Yeah, I did like the glass ones on the windows was great, Mark. Really nice. In fact, have I got it in here? Did I put it in this map? Could it even demo it? No. Although this is a nice truck. Found this the other day. Quite like this too. Look at that. Nice. Can't beat a good Expendables truck, tell you. Sensibly priced as well. 25k. Make the decals usable for it. Yeah, Glovebox has given me some really awesome paints for iRacing. Hello, my Porsche looked funny, Glovebox. I think we might have used the wrong template. Well, mods equals life. I think DJ said that the other day, didn't he, on the Farm Sim show? He goes, very few people, you know, Farm Sim is for the modders. Very few people who are into the game these days play with. I bet you there's nobody in the world who plays base game. Mods and nothing else. Unless they absolutely have to. Certainly, I can't imagine there's a PC player in the world that plays with just the base game mods. that. And we'll do this. We'll turn on VPS. Put our A point. Put our B point. Now the width always goes funny on this. Has everyone noticed that with this planter? That's about right though. Nice. Is iRacing any? iRacing is brilliant. Really, really good. Their control and handling model is unbelievable. Never driven a car sim like it. Now I am spoiled that I've got a rig and everything, which I've never had before as well. So that's obviously adding to it. But yeah, it's really, really nice. Right, let's do a lap of here. Or two. I'm going to get through this corn pretty quick. But we'll just run the truck up here, I think. It's the easiest thing to do. GPS much easier with Sim Dashboard. Totally agree. Totally agree. Now I was thinking this week I might actually dig out the old Sim Dashes again. I've got a few designs that I hadn't quite finished. I know everything's been done as a John Deere design yet, but I was going to do maybe a generic one that wasn't in Gen 4 look and style. If anybody thinks they'd still be interested in that, just do a standard tractor panel. Obviously I'll design it nice, make it look pretty and all that, but Chris, you probably bought the pre-C for it and it's the Assetto Corsa. FS is your life now. You've just slowed things down a bit, have you, Chris? Carbe, no, sorry. Sim Dash is only Android. Because Apple are control freaks and won't let us have that functionality. Get around here. I can start doing some easy up and downs. Yeah, that's the problem, Cranky. I can't bring myself to use it on a case tractor. So yeah, maybe I'll. See what's happened here. This is what I was saying. I miss a gap in the field while it aligned itself. Have to run up the side a little bit more, just until we get about halfway up the field and get it to line up again. Evening, Patrick. Welcome. That's a terrible joke. Aiden, can somebody make a public Discord for what, my friend? Right, that looks about right now. No, Aiden, I'm on a single player game, mate, at the moment. Have I tried Pleasant Valley? Yes, I'm not a fan, I have to say. Just, I like maps that are realistic and believable. I think Pleasant Valley feels a little bit like, I mean, lovely functionality, brilliant functionality on it. And I'm a huge fan of PV tools for managing mods and stuff. But it just kind of feels like they've like plonked buildings on the map. It doesn't have the character that I like in my maps, unfortunately. But I understand why a lot of people love it from the production side of things, definitely. I love it. Glove box is messaging me now, going, "What's wrong? What's wrong with you? With your poor skin?" I'll chat to you after the game, mate. Aiden, I'm playing on PC, mate, so I don't think it's going to be possible if you're on console. I'm supposed to lift this. Do I lift it now? No, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, he's made an absolute dog's dinner of this. This is so twitchy, this planter. You're among friends here, Patrick. If you came here for terrible jokes, there are loads of those going about. No question. Yeah, I agree, Cranks. Oklahoma's... case in point there, Patrick, if you see Argsy's comment. Timo, why do some farmers do tillage or plough and diagonal? I think basically over time, if you go different angles in your field, it's better for the soil. I don't think it does as much kind of long-term damage or cut deeper and deeper roots into the ground over time. So I think it's better for the field. I'm actually going to run another headland or two. It's a bit tight up here. Chris Richardson, thank you for joining, my friend. Great to have you here. Black Rain, how's things? Infamous? Am I infamous? Makes me sound like a criminal. And if doing farm sim content is a crime, I'm guilty. That's a good point, Tim. I hadn't thought about it like that actually, but that makes total sense as well. Yeah, you can see where you've been in the field a bit easier. I wonder if they'll introduce multi-terrain angle in the base game in FS22. I can't remember if they did it for Erlingrat or not. Anybody else remember? Watch me on the Farm Sim show. Do you know what? I had such a good time on the show. The guys were brilliant. Now we've got to start a campaign to get Argsy on there. Although it's a brutal time for him, 1 in the afternoon. In the US, so it's... No, is that really early or late for you, Args? I can never remember. It only works for me because I know you're an hour different in 12 hours. Alright, let's get this filled up. Crikey, the time has flown by tonight. 7 oh, that's not so bad. Yeah, that's doable. So yeah, let's start badgering... Let's start badgering Clutch and DJ to get Argsy on there. Let's run this up. Try not to roll it again. We'll spend these last 15 minutes rattling around this field and getting it done. called that last week, Mark did. To be fair, you called me a month ago as well, Mark, didn't you? It's a matter of time. Tigo, no, I'm afraid not. This is a PC-only map. Not available for console, unfortunately. There we go. Do like this truck. Very nice. Right, let's go. Let's get this done. Before we have to go to bed. Thank you, Ryan. The support is much appreciated. I always think the tyre tracks that this leaves behind are quite ugly. Anybody else think that? In between the rows. Now obviously if you had proper planting rows on here you'd be planting them a little bit more separately, but... Left the truck running, yeah, cranks. Because I am the least environmentally friendly farmer there's ever been. New challenge, no driving, only set up courses, what could go wrong, lol. Yeah, I think I defer to Argsy when it comes to stuff like that. He's the king of courseplay and auto drive now, I think. I know when to admit defeat. Let's put another headland in at the bottom here as well. So we'll probably have to do a 1-year anniversary stream, won't we? Probably do something around about the same time as FarmCon, because that's the 24th of July is the official date I posted my first ever video on the channel. So we should probably do something to celebrate that, shouldn't we? And like I said, it does tie in with FarmCon, so we could have a bit of fun there. So we'll have a think about what we do there. Cracked your auto drive problem, Chris. Good. You moved a point, and now, yeah, that's an occupational hazard with auto drive. It's moving points or clicking on points when you haven't realised it, and breaking a whole track. Not sure why we decided to do a full 360 there, but we did. Hate this planter. Right, stuff it. Just drag it across the field that just planted. There we go. 24th Saturday, yeah. So we'll do FarmCon on the 22nd and 23rd, and then we'll do a 1-year anniversary stream on the 24th. How about that? Sounds like a plan. Patrick using old equipment, 1955, 1965 farm equipment. That's very nice. We'll have to do something big, won't we? That doesn't involve potatoes or Field 9. I could streak Tim. Not sure how many people would want to see that, but if that's what the people demand. No beats. I want to enjoy it. I want to have fun. Right, are we gonna finish this? We've got 10 minutes. Think we'll finish this in 10 minutes? Let's see. Please don't, yeah. Nobody needs to see that. Something big, yeah. Maybe a Peace River stream could be good. I've got another gem coming on Saturday. Actually, Saturday's. Keep an eye out for Saturday's video because there's yet another newish decent map that nobody's seen, nobody's spotted. Did a little check. Nobody's reviewed it. Nobody's seen it, and it's really nice. So keep an eye out for that on Saturday as well. Get a lash before a stream on Jack Daniels, yeah. Oh yeah, 3 hours of just making honey. Glove box with the £20 super chat. Thank you so much, my friend. That is really, really nice of you to do that. You don't need to do that. I should be doing the same for you with all these car liveries you're making for me. I need to repay the favour, really, mate. So stop it. But thank you all the same. Much appreciated. Black Rain. It's another 4 times. It's another 4 times. Go and get the Porsche 911R CT3. Is that the one? Because I get the... Yeah, I think I was on the 996. So that'll be why the skin didn't work. Okay, man, you like Missy B's map, do you? That's literally down the road from where I grew up. That's a better Porsche anyway, that one. Glove box, so yeah, I'll happily treat myself to that. Thank you. Appreciate it, mate. 24-hour stream for 1 year, lol. No, probably a bit too premature for that one, Tim. I don't actually believe I could do 24 hours without falling over. I'm an old man now. Victor, good night, my friend. I hope you have a good evening. We are just about done here, I think. See if we can get this field put to bed before 12. But I am going to stop bang on 12 tonight because I've got a busy day at work tomorrow and I do not want to be too tired. And I've also got a map tour to edit for Saturday. And probably a vid for Sunday because I'm going to run out of time. Think I can handle 6 hours? Well, I've done 6 hours before, Ryan, and honestly, it flew in. Gariva Johnny, thank you for joining, my friend. Welcome, welcome. You can get yourself sorted on, jump on the... Jump on the Discord server and we'll get you set up on the multiplayer if that's what you are interested in. Yeah, Mark, you're some sort of machine. How you function on so little sleep is beyond me. I mean, I think I do well. I don't sleep as much as I should, but... Susquehanna, yeah, Susquehanna's quite a chunky map to play on. So one of the really nice things about this map I'm going to review on Saturday, I'm not going to tell you what it is early, is it runs at 60 FPS the entire time. I was really impressed with how optimised it is. Well, that's very, very, very good of you, Kareem. Thank you, man. Very kind. Oh, that's fine as well, Tim. No worries at all. Cranky with the $10 super chat. Thank you very much, my friend. Always incredibly generous and supportive. It's great having you here. No worries, Johnny, I will do that. But thank you very much, it is much appreciated. Right. Turn this on, drop this down, and we're off. Now I did promise T-Man as well, I'll do an episode or something soon with the old sim dashboard on screen as well, because I haven't done that for a while. So it's not been a bad episode. We've got quite a lot done actually this episode, if you think about it. We've cleared the space for the new trees, so we can kind of mow that next episode. Get those bales into the BGA. We've also got 140,000 litres of silage still to go in the BGA from the clamp, so that's good. A bit more money there. There is a lot of whiskey to be sold, which is nice. So we are looking good. We are looking good. Definitely got more money than we've ever had. So kind of funny when you think what we started with and how long it took us to get kind of any headway really in terms of cash. The whiskey's definitely been a bit of a money spinner. The horses have always been good. You know, we've made 200 grand out of the horses. But what I'm starting to notice now is I'm not spending the money anymore because I've got a decent bulk of kit. Now, I could go mad and blow it all on a Steiger, but that's probably overkill. I don't need to do that. So, Chris, if it wasn't for your tutorials, I'd not have managed to auto-drive. You are the man. Thank you very much, sir. I'm glad you found them useful. Bears Den, good evening. How are you? Scott George, finish work, long day. Get yourself a whiskey, mate. Go and pour one of those rather nice single malts I know you've got tucked away somewhere. Good man. Good man, right. Do we think we're going to get through this without... I think we're going to have to refill again, aren't we? 4 minutes to go. We might have to leave a field half done. Oh, no. Oh. JD on ice. Yes, please. Right, do you know what? We'll run till this tank's empty. We'll see where we're up to. Oh, an Ardbeg. Superb. Ardbeg are one of the most progressive whiskey distillers, actually, I think, in Scotland. They do some really, really clever stuff. They've got the Ardbeg Club, and you can join and be a member, and they do some clever stuff. It's smart. Smart marketing. We are making good progress here, Aiden. We are making good progress. Like I said, but I think we'll run till the end of this tank and then we'll call it a night there. But it's been a good stream. And we didn't have any glitches. And the stream didn't turn off halfway through. So hopefully if you missed this and you're watching it tomorrow, you'll have seen the whole stream instead of half of it. Which was really frustrating last week. But, you know what? Touch wood. That's the first time that's happened in a year. So, so there we go. Have I ever had a problem using Courseplay trying to mow with 2 Pottinger lawnmowers in front, a rake and a baler in the back? I've never tried that. I'll have to be honest, Black Rain. So, no. Would it cause a problem? Shouldn't do. But equally, you might have an issue with maybe different widths of things. You got a collection of empty bottles, Scott. Right, looks like we've got 2 more passes here. We'll get these 2. No, we're not going to get these 2 passes. We might get 1 more pass. We'll see. Make sure you've not got 2 courses loaded in Black Rain. Maybe you've done another field and it's got both of the courses in. I've done that many a time before, and it tries to disappear off into another field and you can't work out what it's doing. So wipe all your courses and try again, because definitely that is an occupational hazard with Courseplay. Right, here we go. Will we get to the end of this road? At 9. Thank you very much, mate. You are welcome. Glad you enjoyed the content. That's why I do it. Because you guys are enjoying it. So, as long as you guys keep enjoying it, I'll keep doing it. How about that for a deal? Chevy, how's it going, man? Nice to see you. 8% left. We're not going to get another full row in here, I don't think. I think we'll park it up next to the truck and we will call it there. 4% left. Perfect. That'll do nicely. We're not going to drive over the stuff we just planted. We'll try and avoid it as much as we can. Just remember to save this track as well, so that when I come back tomorrow or whenever, I'm not going to have that horrible experience of trying to drive it manually. Jack Alexander, this is the John Deere 6000. Let me get it right. It is the planters. John Deere 7000. I stand corrected. There you go. 7000 planter. Available in the mod hub. Jeffro, take care. Enjoy the gym, mate. Rob dozed off. That's alright, mate. Like being sung an FSG lullaby, it sends you to sleep. Right, let's reverse him up. Let's fill him up. All ready for when we hit it next time. Well, there you go, guys. Thank you very much. This has been great. Really enjoyed it tonight. Celebrate FD. Yeah, episode 50 coming up on Bull's Gap as well. Good point, T-Man. Very good point. Hope you've enjoyed it though, and yeah, we will be back tomorrow with the studio tour, which will be good fun, hopefully. And yeah, we'll see you all again very soon. But thank you all very much for watching. It's been good fun as always, and I will see you all again very soon. Bye for now.